Hey everybody, I am just here to review Bob and Lori's video. They're live from last night. They reviewed another creator's video, and now I am reviewing their review. So here we go.
Welcome everyone. We are going to take another step out here because, well, hey, if others are able to do this, then why is it not okay for, others who are outside of the cult to do it?
Very good question.
We're going to take a deeper dive into the world of cyberbullying, cyberstalking, harassment, including sexual harassment, the way that some of them talk. If they were to talk like that to people in the workplace, they would be slapped with a suit.
Abso-freaking-lutely.
But I did change the handle out on Twitter to Tag Team YouTube, so hopefully they get notice of this out here. And we're going to continue to push for this creator to be held accountable for what she's doing. And that is none other than
the vile Nicolina.
Right here. The things that she has done to people. The things that she continues to do, and she acts like she is invincible and untouchable. And it's time for her to stop.
It's been time. It's been time. This is not an adult woman we're talking about. This is a child in an adult woman's body.
I agree completely. So we're just going to listen to this letter she's going to write, or she wrote to the judge for lips, to get lips knocked up. That's not right. To get lips locked up is what I meant to say. Yeah, so we'll do it this way. Maybe we'll do it that way.
Gross. Thank you, Catlin. My daughter has been spunky since she took her first breath, and it has been
She's live right now.
Raising a little
yes,
mini.
We thought we would.
Precisely.
I have to get it notarized. Oh, thanks, Catlin. I only wear my hair like this at home. So I re-listened to...
So side note, I actually don't mind her hair like that. It actually looks nice. I prefer it like that than down. She doesn't look like... I don't know, when she looks down, she looks older. So she
the court proceeding on the judge's YouTube, so in case I missed anything. So this is going to be a pretty raw letter. I mean, I have it, my address on it, the date, everything.
I'm planning on writing one as well, and sending some things out there. I've got to communicate with Lips about that, but the judge needs to know the other side of the story.
And we are going to make sure she does, because I will also be writing a letter for Lips.
If that's going to be the case, then I'll put my word in as well with the things that this demon has done in not only our real lives, but in the real lives of other people.
There's other people that are also planning on doing this too, so it won't just be myself and Bob or whoever. There's quite a few people that are going to let this judge know what's really going on here.
And when I say demon, I'm referring to the subject matter on screen. Anyways.
There's mods in here. Nice try, Spooky. Okay. Dear Honorable Judge Dykeman, I'm writing this letter to bring light to the PPO show cause hearing between Casey and Christina. I'm not going to name Nick last names. That was streamed on YouTube on 28 November 2020.
Why would she stop saying names? I mean, she has everybody's information.
Right? She's already given out everyone's information already. Why
but you know what? You know what? After what the judge said yesterday about Nicolina being the problem, this is going to...
Because she is the problem. The big problem. The only problem.
Confirm that statement to the judge.
Oh, yes, yeah, you're right, exactly. Here, I'll just play this for a second.
It was noted that I was brought up.
Side note, if anyone has anything that they think would be helpful for Lips, or even for the other side, I don't even care. You can send it to me and I'll make sure I review that shit too.
Almost the entirety of the hearing, and I feel like it would be prudent for you to understand the cause of my behavior towards Casey, also known as Lips on YouTube. Thank you, Pendar. My channel is dedicated to exposing what we shall call scammers or tragedy pimps on YouTube. These channels are involved with missing kid cases, or they sell things and never follow through. They will spread false information on their platforms about other channel creators.
Okay, so...
You know you're describing yourself right now, right? You're describing all of the things that you do to other people. So what's good for the goose is good for the gander, right? Right.
Tipple Mama, where'd you hear that? You heard her say that we broke up? That's weird. She just mentioned that part. Make up stuff about other people, other creators. She does.
Right.
That's false.
Yep.
That is
No, I'll be going up there in 15 days. How are you doing, by the way?
Yeah, how are you? Hey, LaDawn.
How's it going, LaDawn? Yeah, LaDawn's been on the receiving end of the BS as well. A lot of people have, and there's a much greater number working in conjunction or collaboratively than what Nicolina realizes. And she will be held accountable.
Or missing kids and
Someone will be. That's for damn sure. Because this is bullshit.
family. They will harass
Again, she's talking about herself.
Mirror, look at that selfie camera.
YouTubers and their family and their employers.
Oh, wait a minute.
Wow.
Didn't she reach out to your ex? Didn't she stalk your autistic daughter's YouTube channel?
Yeah.
She also admits to calling CPS and city ordinances, but she doesn't use resources like that to call on somebody. My ass.
Quite interesting.
Oh, jeez. Hope you're gonna be all right, Pippa.
Oh, I hope you're doing okay. Definitely praying for you.
Small compared to many others that raise money.
Oh, is she privating it?
I've got it downloading, so if it gets privatized, I'll have it. Don't worry. Let's see, did it go private? She's looking. Hang on. Hold up. Let's see. No, she's still out there doing her crap. We're still up. Could be a buffering thing. Try to rewind the playhead on the time slider thing, just a little bit.
Hey, Charlie.
How's it going, Charlie?
Hold on here. I'm just gonna.
When I saw live stream
there it is.
it caused me great concern. Her infant was in the background crying inconsolably while she was smoking marijuana in the same room. She called for her youngest son to come on camera and pulled out a puppet referred to as the Jeffy doll.
She was.
We will be discussing this. Just for future reference. We will be discussing this.
On Southern Girls, I saw. She was also. I don't know. She probably paddle hopped. I'd imagine she probably did. Just because of the fact that she wanted to get the information out about Liz.
Right. Oh wait, so it's okay for Nicolina to jump from panel to panel, huh?
Hey, Shandy.
Interesting. How you doing, Shandy?
Lots of double standards in this community. Lots.
Well, yeah. But remember the rules of YouTube, right? Only they can do it. And
Oh, sorry.
everybody has to kind of go with it, you know what I mean?
To any mods who are in here, again, it's a zero tolerance policy for the trolls. Don't interact with them. Don't acknowledge them. Just block them.
Black means
And had her son emulate masturbating the puppet for all to see. Her son looked to be approximately between the ages of 5 and 7. It was shocking, appalling, and very concerning.
He was not 5, nor was he 7. He was way older than that. And you're also being fed a line of bullshit. Because that's not how it happened.
Took place last winter, 2022. Hi, Days.
Wait, last winter, 2022?
That's weird.
We're not even
Man,
there.
what is it with? Wow. Like we're in the end of 2022 right now, so.
Last winter, 22. Now, I don't know when that would have been, but all right.
Yeah,
She
whatever.
started coming into my live chats, spreading horrible rumors about other content creators, summer wells, missing children, that she mentioned during yesterday's hearing. I removed her from my live stream by blocking her at that time, and from that point on, I was in her crosshairs. She was able to figure out where I was employed and gave that information to another channel that had 24,000 followers. This man, Ernie Shell, posted my full legal name, place of employment, and Casey gave him the number to the misconduct hotline and encouraged everyone to call. I was a clinical research assistant for Michigan State University.
I guess January. I was thinking.
Yeah, I guess so.
I guess, but yeah, that makes sense a little bit, maybe. I'll let you have that.
And as most know, post Larry Nassar, they are under watchful eye of the Department of Education. Every quarter, the Department of Education reviews all calls that are placed through third-party misconduct line/website and is reviewed. The number of complaints, despite the truth of the complaint or accuracy, counts against the university and impacts their future funding. Casey bragged that she made multiple calls and completed multiple...
We've been spotted.
Oh, no!
Damn. It's crazy when that happens. Hey, Nana.
But it just shows you how many flying monkeys are out there watching, dude.
It took him a little bit, though. We've been out here 13 minutes, and I just saw it go by.
That's crazy, dude. And we don't send people to...
I'm probably going to twist what I said about her hair, even though I said it did look nice.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
She accused me of violating HIPAA, saying I was a human trafficker, that I took DNA of the pediatric patients enrolled in our oncology clinical trials and sold it to the black market.
I actually thought about dyeing my hair dark, but I don't know.
I'll tell you what, the stuff that I see her do online, I wouldn't be surprised if that stuff is true of her. I mean, I'm just...
Me either.
saying. How you doing, Anna?
150 calls in a 4-week time span, which was impacting the third-party misconduct line and Michigan State University Human Resources. Casey bragged all over YouTube on multiple panels and took great pleasure in affecting my employment. I was asked to resign the first week of August 2022. I resigned because I did take a great risk exposing people like her publicly and had to own my part.
Doubt that's how it happened, but we'll let her tell the story.
Oh, well, she owned your part with that, but why wouldn't you...
Oh, wait, you mean by, like, showing her house online?
Why wouldn't she own anything else, though? I don't understand.
Yeah. She owns a bunch of...
Yeah.
Because the judge has already clearly stated that she is the problem, so she doesn't want to make the judge actually think that any more than she already does, which I hope this letter does just that. I hope this judge laughs in her face.
Home address, helped dox me on her channel and any panel that would give her the opportunity. She then started making false calls to the Shiawassee County 911, making false claims.
Why is my computer lagging so bad? Okay, but she makes false police calls too. She phoned
me
falsely. She phoned on Bullhorn Betty in Georgia falsely.
Even Rap tried to correct her on that.
Great points. Great point. So, what? It's only okay if Nicolina says it's okay, or is Nicolina the god around here that makes all the freaking rules? She's shit. She ain't shit.
And there's been plenty of other times that she's called too, where it's not me, but other people, falsely. And she brags about it. So,
yep.
This making yourself look innocent, I don't understand.
Claims that I was physically abusing my 12-year-old daughter. She made approximately 4 false 911 calls during the month of August and September. At this time,
I don't think anybody should be making phone calls to the police at all, under any circumstances.
I agree.
Unless it's
legit. Unless it's legit.
Exactly. The only calls that should be getting called are on serious things that actually happen. Not some YouTuber having a problem with another YouTuber. And just to stir up more drama, let's call the cops. Let's call CPS. Let's call who the fuck ever. It's childish. It's bullshit. And she's nothing more than a grown-ass bully.
But here we have Nicolina streaming when she makes these phone calls. She prank calls people. She accuses... though I don't see eye to eye, pun intended, yes, with Jimbo on some things, and we've had our disagreements there. She accused him and just made this big stink about how he called her 12-year-old daughter, but he didn't, and he used that as an excuse to verbally speak his phone number on screen.
Pretty sure that's against terms of service.
I responded with her, and I made an ordinance violation call to Nuevo County, along with a CPS call, due to her erratic and abusive behavior towards her husband and children while she was live streaming. Her yard resembled that of Sanford and Sons. She has an illegal grow-out in her backyard that consisted of no fencing with a lot, which is required by the state of Michigan. Her home is filthy with visible animal feces, and she...
Okay.
Go ahead.
I thought I heard Nicolina say yesterday that they're like only 91 miles between her and Lips or something.
Yeah, they're not that far apart. She is maybe an hour and 45 minutes at the most. Not even 2 hours away.
Like, they're fairly close, like, in relation to one another. I don't know, but I don't like this making her look innocent. And, I mean, I don't know everything. I'm gonna say that. I don't know everything that happened between Lips and her.
No.
I didn't follow it all. I'm sure there's guilt on both sides, or, blame on both sides.
Let me also say that I also don't know everything that has gone on between these two, and I am sure that, Lips is at fault for some stuff too. I'm not saying that at all. I'm not defending against the horrible things that she has done. I am saying that it's not okay for a gang of freaking bullies, 20s of them at least 20, 30 people, harassing one person for another person. You guys are all childish. You're all bullies.
Probably.
And whatever, because it does take two. And
it's happened in our cases too. We've been guilty of things too, and we've owned up to them.
And I'm not saying that, we haven't done stuff in the heat of the moment where we've, retaliated or whatever the case is. We have, absolutely. We're human.
Certainly have not called the police or CPS or any of that bullshit, though, I'll tell you that.
The only place that I called was for that Link and Benny's chat.
Yep.
And then I also called the police when we got that email from Nora, and she, completely disappeared. And whatever.
Both very
Those are the only
good
2 times we called the police. But both of them, they weren't fake calls.
No, they were not.
She is always screaming at her toddler when she is crying. I knew all...
Always. That's quite an absolute. Are you there at her home all the time? I mean, you let your new man, huh?
Hold on.
all of the above based on her...
Yeah, I think it's funny that they seem to think they know what goes on at her house. Babies cry. Babies cry when they get told no. Babies cry when things get taken away from them. Babies cry for all sorts of reasons. But you're gonna make it sound like she's neglecting her child, she's abusing her child, she's not protecting her child for your own little selfish, freaking, egotistical freaking ways. You're not really concerned about anybody but your damn self. And it's clear to everyone who freaking don't have Nicolina blinders on.
I explained she'll...
All I was going to say is you let your new man, don't know what number he is, talk about yanking your 12-year-old daughter up.
Not only does she let him talk about it, she laughs about it. She tries to laugh louder than he's talking so no one can hear him say it. But we all heard him say it. He will snatch her right up by the hair of her head if she wants to yell at him like that again. 'Cause he ain't her dad. So he's talking shit about her dad at the same time. It's pathetic and it's retarded.
By the hair over freaking little Debbie brownies.
What sucks about those little Debbie brownies?
Yep.
I could go for a brownie.
Keeping her home, the yard, and the 12 marijuana plants, not because of her neighbor. How does sound so far?
It sounds like you're...
And, people... Also, another
evil.
thing, too, is that just because we choose to be kind to people and not lump them into the same category that these people lump people into, and we actually try to get to know the person, as opposed to jumping to conclusions and thinking that they're guilty of this, that, and the other.
That's what adults do. That's what adults do. We're clearly not dealing with a mature adult.
I don't know why we got to get labeled and picked at and put on display because we choose to be better human beings.
Hate mongering.
That's exactly why. Because you choose to be better people. You are better people. That's why. No one wants anyone defending any of these people because, we might be able to prove them wrong.
Chat.
Hate mongering.
I was appalled when I saw the stuff they were saying. Now, I don't understand.
The shit they say about Bob is also, despicable. Despicable.
Thing I really, really, really want to know. Just asking for a friend. If Shannon S. has no use for us and we're as terrible as she says, why was she in Nicolina's chat last night acting like a little kid trying to get her the attention from her mother about what her brother was doing that shouldn't have been doing, I guess, ratting somebody out type deal, with this information that is so full of bull. And Katie was doing it too. I mean, they're rattling this crap off that's not even true. They've made shit up in their own... With this information that is so full of bull. And Katie was doing it too. I mean, they're rattling this crap off that's not even true. They've made shit up in their own heads.
That's what they do.
And then spew it in chats. And that's where these things, they plant the seed of whatever it is they want you to know. And they wait for it to grow, and then it grows. Because more people talk about it. I heard this, and I heard that. Or in Krish's case there over in that chat, she truly does believe, and I have no idea why, but she does believe that it was me on video, Victor, talking about doing that stuff to animals. I don't know how much more proof I can put out proving it's not me, but hey, if you want to believe it's me, go for it. Hey, Cisco.
Hey, Cisco, how's it going? That particular individual definitely needs to see an optometrist. Fast, man!
Yeah.
It's getting worse than mine! Holy crap!
Oh, you're driving and listening. Gotcha.
So, that didn't sound good?
Sounds like shit.
I don't know what's going on with my internet tonight. It's like it got cold outside. Like, I don't know what the temperature is. It's like below -10.
No, I told on Lips. I'm the one that made the ordinance calls that were mentioned. It wasn't her fucking neighbor, it was me. I made the fucking calls.
Oh, then shouldn't Lips have taken her to court, not the neighbor?
I fucking owned that months ago when I did it. Same with the CPS calls.
Does she own CPS calls?
And she still has her kids. All of her kids. So, nice try.
This was not because of her neighbor. I made these calls. At the end of August, she was on a YouTube panel for another creator, taunting her neighbor and laughing about what she does to them. She then mentioned that the neighbor had a TikTok all about her. She was gloating. I found the TikTok account based on the hashtags, #Fremont, #Noego, #BadNeighbor. It was there that I saw the video of Casey walking into Christina's organic garden, and she was spraying it with Roundup. I was shocked at the audacity and equally shocked that she was not charged criminally for this malicious destruction of private property.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I've never seen anything that Lips did regarding. I can't say one way or the other.
Recorded all of the TikTok videos and did indeed.
I haven't seen anything either. I guess I can't 100% say for certain, but I haven't seen anything either.
Play them on YouTube to show people just how vicious and vindictive she is in real life, to compare how vicious she is on YouTube towards others.
Again, you're describing yourself.
Oh, can I say this? Can I say this here? Remember old Shannon's snake? Shannon as the snake. And how she was like, oh, Lips is stalking me, Lips is doing this, Lips is doing that. And come to find out, Shannon was a two-faced little snake. But look at
Go figure!
whose chat Shannon is in. The same individual who has been incessantly attacking Lips. Like I said, like you said, I don't know everything that happened there, but Nicolina she's scum.
Yes.
And she needs to be held accountable.
Yes.
It's all good. Go for it.
He was not aware of what I did, as we had not yet had digital communication. I also sent a direct message to Christina via TikTok at that time. I explained how I found her, and I wanted to know
Hey,
more
good time,
about
Brian.
harassment.
See, there's a different. This just stuck in my head for a reason. Sorry, I'm cold. Like, I'm freezing my butt off.
Well, it's probably cold over there. You're in Canada, dude.
Jeez, I know, right?
No, but you're in Cincinnati! Cincinnati!
My hand is like ice. The whole band.
Oh,
Crazy,
gosh.
but crap. Now I forgot what I was saying.
Something that stuck out to you, and you didn't further elaborate. I'm sure it'll come back. So
I'll probably come back, yeah, eventually.
Hold on.
I don't know.
Because of her behavior towards me. It took Christina a few days to
Oh boy.
It took her a few days to respond, and she also asked her not to contact her anymore. She's handling it. She doesn't want any contact from Nicolina.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
What?
It's buffering.
Oh, gotta love it, dude.
respond. During this time, Casey found my daughter's father on Facebook and attempted to tell.
It's bad again. God, if we can get through this letter, then that'd be amazing.
Maybe YouTube's sick of hearing her too. Who knows?
Oh, okay, so that's what I was going to say. See, I knew it'd come back eventually. So, when...
Tell him that my husband and I abuse my daughter.
when we do streams on people and talk about, can we be vicious? Oh, yeah, we can be, because anybody can be, especially when they're being attacked. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I don't hate Nicolina. Maybe outside of YouTube, she's a decent person.
I doubt
But
it. That's just me.
I mean, it's possible she's not. I don't know. I'm not in her real life, nor do I want to be in her real life.
Yeah.
So no, I don't want to know about her real life. I don't give a crap about her life outside of YouTube. But how she puts herself on YouTube is what the problem is. It's like she obsesses over these people, and then
Yep.
I don't know. It's like when I don't know if it's because her life is bad at a certain time, and
She's just
she
a
like
little
kind of just
person.
puts it all on everybody else, or I don't really exactly know.
As a
But
child.
Roger made a video about how you Canadians can't speak English. Well, what the hell are we speaking?
He can't even speak English. It's like, blah, 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 yeah, blah, 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 yeah, blah, 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 yeah, Rubicon, blah, 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 blah.
Wow. All right.
Whatever.
Yeah, he needed to file a change of custody with the court. Ryan, Maggie's father, knew better. He and I co-parent and don't even have a front of the court case or custody court order.
See, now this is why people should not involve real life. It gets messy. Hey, Mar.
Hey, Mar, how's it going?
Messy. I said this. I did this. Blah, 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 blah. You know what? If you didn't go real life, you wouldn't have to even say. We could have saved everybody a lot of damn time.
Exactly.
But clicks and views were more important.
Oh, and that has been made evident. My dog playing gets more views than Bob and Laura. Who cares? Who freaking cares? Dude, you don't...
Sorry.
I mean, like, was she so poor at math that the only number she cares about are on YouTube or something? I don't know.
And her ridiculousness, she created a fake Facebook account in his name and manufactured...
Oh, boy, here we go again.
This is her opinion, mind you. If you ask Lips, she really talked to him and he really was messaging her these things. So I guess that's up for you viewers to decide.
I'll say this, though. They talk about how vile we are over here. Take a look at all the sexual innuendo that goes on in the chat when it happens, as well as with her. It's pretty disgusting.
Very.
the messages that she produced on her channel. She then began taunting me for losing my job, and I had better sign up for welfare. When I ignored her attempts to gaslight me, she became more bombastic, and therefore, I started talking about...
See, and people shouldn't go in real life. Nobody should.
Nobody should.
...going to court against her and began following the MICourt.gov for the PBO case.
Now, I don't know. I heard certain things about what had happened there with Nicolina and why she lost her job. I don't know what the truth is, obviously. Because, I mean, it's so hard to decipher truth and lie.
It really is.
But... No, he obviously does. No. Well, no. No, he doesn't know. You guys say that again, Mark.
I had a live stream about her, and she came into my live chat, posting Christina's address repeatedly. As the person who is running my channel, I can authenticate the person's channel by clicking on their name. It wasn't a phone account, it was her channel account. I warned her to stop, or that I would let Christina know she was posting her home address in my chat. She continued. I still have this live stream that I made private so that she couldn't delete her comments. During the show cause hearing, she stated that I hacked into her YouTube account, and that I was the one making those comments from her account.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
She still stands by that. She still says that it was Nicolina who hacked into her YouTube account and did all this stuff. So I guess that's for you guys to decide also.
It could be true. It could not be true.
Well, you know, with Rap bragging about how he hacks and crap like that. And he has done that openly.
Yeah.
But then he gaslights, you know, remember even in that video that we have with the real Rap, please stand up. Just because I said something about a tracker doesn't mean that I did. Then you shouldn't say it in the first place, you fool. And as much as a fool as you are, you're still more popular than Nicolina is. Man, she's holding you down, dude. Seriously. Your mom's holding you back.
Oh, hurry back.
This simply isn't true. She began making that accusation mid-November after what I will assume being notified of the show cause hearing. She then amped up some more and began going on live panel to live panel, telling people that my daughter's father and my husband sexually abused my daughter. I couldn't believe she would stoop.
I never saw that either. Never saw any evidence that Lips ever did that. Never.
That level and make up false allegations about a 12-year-old. This went on for weeks.
Okay, nobody should be making false accusations against anybody, period.
Period. Nobody should. Nobody should. You only call those places when there is an actual threat. Not because you're mad at someone, not because you want to ruin their life. That's not what they're there for.
I mean, if it's not fact, you shouldn't say it. Let alone repeat it if you've heard it from someone else. But again, she does it to everybody else.
Yes, and she expects her followers to blindly follow her and accept the screenshots or whatever she shows as fact. That is a sign of a cult. Listen, guys, if you're watching us and something seems unsure to you, go research it. Don't take our word for it. Go research it. Don't blindly follow anybody. Shoot, I'm blind and I don't blindly follow anybody. I travel around this place by myself, man.
Don't be a sheep.
Exactly.
2 weeks ago, she made a cash app in the name of my YouTube channel. $Nicolina777. This forced me to change my channel name to...
Okay, how do you prove it?
No. That is not how that happened. That is not how that happened.
She was taking Cash App donations at Nicolina777 for months before crap happened. Mm-hmm. That was the Cash App that they've been throwing out in her chat the whole damn time.
Yes, it is. She's lying.
So explain that one away. I hope to God she gets some sort of wire fraud charges or something. It's coming. It's coming. She isn't just going to be out of a job. She's going to be out of freedom.
Primetime said she got fired because of the BS. She was put in a different department due to the union. If she got fired again, or they found out that she did do what the people called about, they also may have been watching on YouTube.
I don't doubt it, and that's the thing. Your online presence is going to affect things, and as sexual as she is and all of this crap, she was a disgrace to that institution.
Very big disgrace.
Yeah, I mean, she admitted she did lose her job, but I didn't know how. I mean, I knew what was said it had to be because of YouTube or whatever, but...
Yeah, well, maybe they saw that she was lying on her resume about her people skills.
That's possible.
You see, and change the name of my Cash App to reflect the channel name. She did this.
That is a lie.
That is a big lie. You... Oh my God, that's a big lie. You didn't add that C until after.
That is a lie. That Cash App has been given out by her.
You see, and change the name of my Cash App to reflect the channel name. She did this.
That is a lie.
That's right. Hear it again.
That is a lie. That Cash App has been given out by her odds for several months without the C in it. Remember all the way back in June, July, when she was taking donations on behalf of Ocean Lover? Those were going to her Cash App months ago. There was no C in that.
Never. Until recently.
No.
People would make a mistake when sending a Cash App tip, and she would receive it via
My computer's really having a hard time with it.
I think that the wires and the airwaves out there, that her voice is just too much of a burden on the waves, and it's just kind of, maybe it's tired of transmitting lies.
She did in fact receive tips meant for me, and she posted screenshots bragging that she is getting money that was meant for me. She even bragged about it on other live panels. I could file a criminal complaint, but I refuse to waste law enforcement resources over internet drama.
That's funny.
Okay, now that I have a problem with. Because you do waste police resources for stupid shit that
all the time.
They should not be wasted for. Just because you think it's funny, that's not funny. And a lot of what you guys do isn't funny to other people, but you guys think it is because, and the people that follow you think it's funny because they like watching train wrecks. And
that's just great.
But the thing they don't realize is it's been shown time and time again now that even though you're in that circle, you can easily be taken out of it. And we all sit here on this part of it and go, who's going to be next? Because all their information, they all got, the thing is that Nicolina has all these people's information, I'm sure. Just like Benny did, just like Ernie has, just like whatever. It's just a matter of time before they get smeared. Like they're sitting in chat right now watching everybody else get smeared. Now, it's going to come. It's going to come, people. It'll come, trust me. Now, I don't know who the next one's going to be as to fall off the cart, but I mean, there's been a lot of iffy crap going on over there. Lots of stuff happening where this person said this and pissed off that person. Yeah. There's been a lot of crap going on there. But
hey, Helen.
Crazy. Hey, Helen. They found she went into the system and released HIPAA info like what was claimed. That's on her own. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Exactly.
That's right. That's what I heard happened. Right, the HIPAA thing. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, nothing. And the sad thing is if there is a person that has access to medical records and stuff like that, that is in these YouTube drama groups, they could easily do that and not care. People like Nicolina proudly say they don't care about terms of service on YouTube.
Yeah, so why care about the rules at their place of employment? I mean, you look at how she conducts herself out here like she's invincible. Well,
no, we were just going through this letter that Nicolina is writing, I guess, to the judge for lips to get put behind bars. I don't know. We've already been caught. You know, they know that we're streaming. And, I don't know. I don't think they're streaming us now. I think they've moved
I don't
on.
care.
Frisbee or something. But, it's like, I don't know. It's hard to explain what it seems like in my head as to what these people do. It's like they go from channel to channel and they all channel surf together. You know what I mean?
They're hate mongers, dude.
It's like crazy how they do this. And they all got a story about every single person they go to. And, I mean, hell, last night Griff was mentioned initially in this chat by no other than Katie. But still, he was still mentioned over there. But it's like, why? Why do you gotta bring that up? Why do you gotta bring him up? Why do you got to? Like, I don't understand. What purpose does it solve?
Because they're childish and immature. And they get pleasure out of that. They're messed up in the head, for real.
Spreading hate, which brings them joy. That's how devious these people are.
Okay, but what brought them joy before the internet?
Probably ruining other people's lives and their family or friendships or relationships. Who knows?
No, Ellen. Not that I heard of. Yeah, I mean, I guess.
I'm explaining this to you because she is not a victim. She is a horrible, irredeemable person. Casey
You're a horrible, irredeemable person.
refuses to accept responsibility for her behavior, and it was very clear based on how disrespectful she was in her courtroom. Immediately after the hearing, she went live on YouTube begging for money for an attorney and prefaced that it was regarding Summer Wells.
We're gonna let the judge know what you had to say, too. Don't worry.
Missing child mentioned in court and how she was bullied. Casey brings this on herself. I have been bullying the bully because she doesn't stop, even if you refuse to give it oxygen.
I've been bullying the bully. Yeah, you are the bully. You've been the bully, you've been the only bully. Well, you and your little gang of bullies.
She just amps it up until the other party has had enough in response. Just last night, she was again in other chats talking about Christina and what she plans to do to her next.
I assume it's the neighbor building parents reading stuff.
I never saw any proof of that either. If she actually did that, you know, say, oh, I can't wait, and started telling everyone what she was going to do next, or just made the comment that she was going to do something next, I would like to see that. Because I have not seen that. Have not seen any proof of that at all. And I was on her live. I was a mod for her live when she got home from court. And I don't recall her ever saying that. So please send it to me if you got it.
And in other chats talking about Christina and what she plans to do to her next.
I assume it's
The other party mentioned in court and how she was bullied. Casey brings this on herself. I have been bullying the bully because she doesn't stop, even if you refuse to give it oxygen. She just amps it up
Do you hear how stupid that sounds?
until the other party has had enough in response. Just last night, she was again in other chats talking about Christina and what she plans to do to her next.
I assume it's the neighbor building parents reading stuff.
Yeah. Is it buffering again?
I'm afraid that if Casey doesn't receive serious consequences, she is going to end up hurting her neighbors. She has no respect for herself, others, or law enforcement. Everything mentioned in this letter can be verified by complete video record, not bits and pieces, yet frame Lips to be some sort of victim. I assure you, I am not the only target on YouTube. She has been run out of many communities for this exact behavior that I have experienced with her since July of 2022.
You're right, we do have lots of footage of you that we plan on showing the judge. Just keep working your magic.
The only difference, I don't use law enforcement or the courts as a vehicle to harass her.
That is the funniest thing I've heard all frickin' day.
She doesn't use the law enforcement or the courts as a vehicle to harass her?
She's writing that to the
doing
judge,
that shit.
Yeah. How about how she used Google Street View to show her house?
Oh yeah, what about that?
Yeah, Lips did say that in court. I do believe that she reported it to the police or TBI or whatever, but...
How about how CPS came out and she still has her kids? If her house was in as bad of shape as it was, they would have taken the kids away. But you have this liar out here painting a picture of something that is nothing but fraud.
Like blindly taking the other person's side without knowing not a drop of information about that person. You have no idea if you're defending a murderer. You have no idea. And you've made yourself part of this just to get back at someone. You look pathetic.
Yeah, no, yeah, she's going to send it to the judge. Honestly, I don't know. I'm going to email Lips and ask her if she thinks it could be beneficial for us to write a letter.
It will be very beneficial for anyone that has anything positive to say about Lips to please write a letter, and we will give you the information to make sure it goes to the right place. But she needs support too, and I plan on being there. So, yeah, we'll see this to the end.
Judge, I know a notary public. I can get it notarized.
Crime time.
But
oh, hey, can we all write letters to the judge?
Yes, please do.
My thing is, though, and I should have asked her, but I wonder if Nicolina knows what the judge said about Nicolina.
Nicolina is the problem. That's what she said. Without ever meeting her, she was able to figure out that she is the problem. Everyone's problem. Can't wait for you to send that letter to her.
Sugar Pie put out a video pointing that out today.
She'll also know about the threats to sue her and everything too. So, yeah. She'll know it all.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. Hold on.
And this is the judge that Nicolina is writing to.
Can't wait till she laughs at her face.
I'm sure, I don't know if you have Sugar Pies or if anybody's got Sugar Pies link. Put in the chat.
I'll put it out there. I'll put it up. Well, actually, I probably won't because I can only put it on the YouTube site. But I'll grab it. I'll grab the link to the video question as well.
Well, I'm sure Sugar Pie won't mind us playing this. Anyway.
The video is also on my page too, so if you go look at my channel, Sugar Pie's video is on my channel also.
This is what she found out of that whole court thing.
So what's interesting is you write in yours on October 1st, you write on yours on October 1st that you were contacted by another YouTuber. Right. So you guys understand what's happening, right?
Oh, I know exactly what's happening.
Nicolina is the problem, and she is using both of you to create all this drama. And I understand you guys had beef, but then this beef will be over if Nicolina. It's not going to take very much to confuse me. This is ridiculous.
Nicolina is the problem. Go figure.
Forward! Nicolina is the problem.
Clearly, Nicolina is the problem.
Clearly.
So she's writing to the judge who, in and of herself, sees that Nicolina is the problem. So, well, she may end up fraudulently filling out that letter and maybe saying that she's someone else. Who knows? You know how she lies like that.
Well, like I said, it takes two to get into these pickles, and
two wrongs don't make a right. Two wrongs do not and will not ever make a right.
We've owned our shit when it comes to the people that have come at us, and even though some of them have come at us for no good reason at all. And now, don't say about the Kimmy stuff, okay? Because that has already been hashed out 50,000 times. And I know Shannon said last night that's why Kimmy is no longer on YouTube is because of us, but that's not the case. It's because when she gave everybody wrenches, they were blocking people they decided they wanted to block.
Exactly.
Kimmy was frustrated with that. She made a post about it on her community page, and that she even stated was why she is not on YouTube. So do not blame that on us. That is on your dumbasses, and that's just how it is. I mean, you can't.
Bunch of users. Exactly.
I'm not a mod on Kimmy's channel. I'm not even over there. What happened with Kimmy is on you all. All you mods over there.
Precisely.
But just wanted to throw that out there because we got blamed for that too. I'm like, oh my god.
Oh yeah.
We've also put a second person in the hospital as well. I don't know if you guys know that. I don't know.
Oh, is that why a train wreck privatized her channel again the other day after she shared one of our community posts?
Yeah.
She gonna be the next one.
No, Helen, I'm just Switzerland. I'm trying to be Switzerland, man.